and welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know, Ernie, you hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got. Well,
there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler. Like, you're using your right arm a lot, and sometimes you need to rest it. You can't just start bowling with your left. So for me, I bowl a perfect game twice in my life. I'm only using right hand. You need that rest.
That was the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
No, yeah, I think so too. How good a bowler are you, Kenny?
I'm probably like a 190 bowler.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, consistent.
I don't buy that either.
Me either.
Okay.
Are you a good bowler, Shaq?
Yep, good serial bowler.
Oh!
The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting for the sideline. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Thomas is out there with Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Now here's Green. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Redick. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Redick's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Clippers. Green with a screen on Paul. Curry kicks to Green. Oh, good with the triple. Warriors on D. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin, and a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. Now, here's Redick. 17 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Out to the right wing. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Paul's got his first bucket of the night.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
Now Thomas after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Jordan the pass to Paul. At the elbow, Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Well, if I was being diplomatic about it, they were a little too aggressive. I mean, in reality, they took far too many fouls, and because of that, they had to go to their bench earlier than they wanted to.
And Thompson making all 9 of his three-pointers in that game. I mean, that was also a record, the most three-pointers in a quarter. I think that performance sealed his place among the All-Star reserve.
Curry's shot is good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Jordan the screen. Thomas goes in, and Jordan gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
It's Redick on the wing. Paul outside. Jordan with the screen on Curry. Paul dishes to Jordan. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Curry. He had 22 points in the win against Minnesota.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Again, the Clippers.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Curry kicks to Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Clippers leading by 8. It's Redick on the wing. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Redick's got his second bucket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Usually you talk about how tough a player is, and you're always talking about big guys. But Chris Paul is as tough as they come playing that little point guard position.
Yeah, he's a power pack when you look at him. I mean, he's played through a lot of injuries and still has a big-time impact on the game. Most recently in the playoffs, he played through injury to beat the Spurs.
Here's Curry. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
And last year, you could see Paul was hobbled in their loss to the Rockets in the second round. Still, most players wouldn't even have made it back out on the floor, much less been as effective as he was during the postseason.
Curry can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Ball outside, and Thomas has it in the corner. Green against Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
You know, that's the thing about Paul. He doesn't need to be blazing fast or quick to beat you. He can play seemingly on one leg and still dismantle a defense.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
To the inside. Green. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 20-6 run. Now here's Paul. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Thomas kicks to Green. It's stolen by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry against Paul. Thompson for three. And that one's good. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Paul kicks to Green. Kept alive. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And it seems every season we see a player try and play through an injury. Sometimes it provides a boost with heroics, but it can lead to serious damage long term. It's a common practice we see, and some guys are pretty cavalier about it.
Greg, a lot of NBA players do play through injury. Last year, for instance, LaMarcus Aldridge played most of the regular season with a thumb injury that required surgery. Mike Conley, Clark Kellogg, we saw in the postseason play with the mask with a facial fracture.
Yeah, and it's hard to make a blanket statement if it's good or bad for guys to do that. You just hope the player heeds the doctor's advice and doesn't do any further damage by playing injured.
And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in. That one is no good. Clippers leading by 10. Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Mute's jumped in for the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now. 10-point lead. Thompson against Thomas. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Thomas got 10.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Down low, here's Paul. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Down low, here is Mbamute. It's hauled in by Bogut.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Crawford with the ball. Now Thomas defending. The shot by Thomas. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, he's in a groove right now. The touch is flowing. 6 of 6 from the field.
And it looks like he's having one of those games, guys. He's starting to feel it.
Now here's Green. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Curry against Crawford. And it's Paul, top the key. Back to Crawford. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them.
Yeah, how great are his ball instincts there? Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard.
Now here's Thomas. He had 22 points in the win against New Orleans. Over in the corner, Paul. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And it's 8 points for Chris Paul.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team. That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
He said Chris Paul is a major concern for them because of his ability to lead a team. He said it all starts with Paul because once he gets going and gets everyone involved, the whole team becomes a well-oiled machine. That is something we're definitely worried about.
All right, Doris, thanks. That's good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Los Angeles leading by 16. The 8-footer misses off the left iron.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Rivers checked in. Thomas passes to Mbamute. Now the feed to Crawford. Jordan with the screen on Barbosa. Crawford, no one around him. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Crawford's got his first 2 points of the night. One thing about Jamal Crawford, he is the definition of a streak shooter. When he's hot, baby, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a combination of craftiness and athleticism. It makes him very hard to defend. He can spot you up, run you off picks, drive past you. this guy gives you the real deal.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here's Thomas. A 26-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Boy, was he physical, in that game. Just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Count the bucket. 16 points for T.
This is some performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Verajao with a screen on Rivers. Here's Livingston. Thomas, it's a wide open look. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 6 points for Jay. Here's Rivers. Outside Thomas. There's a good screen. Jordan the screen. Up in time. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Clippers lead by 19. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and influential teammate, Blake Griffin. Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. Chris and Blake Griffin share so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers their owner brags about all the time.
And you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily impressed, nor is Doc Rivers, for that matter, but both of these guys have praised Griffin for how hard he's worked and how far he's come in his career.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Looney out there with Anderson Varejao. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And guys, Wesley Johnson, 4th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Everyone thought he would have the jump shot to become a prolific scorer, and Clark the length to defend at a high level.
Yeah, in his rookie year he averaged 9 points a game. Last year, his 5th, he averaged 10. I think it's to the point where he is what he is.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Barbosa's shot is off.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Crawford. He dishes it to Aldridge. Wide open look. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Aldridge.
And getting back to Wesley Johnson, you kind of want to kidnap him and just chain him to a set of weights. He has all the natural ability in the world to be a difference maker, but he just lacks the strength to do anything with it. A voracious competitor in college. He's been relegated to marginal production at the pro level, and I really feel like a lot of it is because he physically struggles at times at this level. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from Jamal Crawford. Barnes dishes to Barbosa. They need this. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, on the topic of Wesley Johnson, I remember him in college. I remember the guy who took over games and even showed a certain toughness when he did it. He hasn't gotten to that point here in the pros, so he may soon be entering a crossroads in his career.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Looney with the bucket.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against New Orleans.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they force.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Aldridge. Another shot. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And he converts the layup. Barnes has got his first basket of the night.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Aldridge kicks to Crawford. Barbosa with the steal. Pass to Livingston. Here's Varejao. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Johnson outside. Lets it go from the wing, and that's good for 2. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Timeout called the Warriors.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget. About the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. 2nd, the Warriors. 5th, the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, both of these clubs have really been good from the free throw line. I mean, the focus is there, and the numbers would back that up.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Varejao. Rush comes in for Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jeff Ayers is checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Mbamute. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for Rivers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now Curry. After Wesley Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. That's good. 6 points for Steph Curry. Clippers leading by 23. It's stolen by Bogut. Screen by Bogut. Back to Curry. They set the screen. Thompson misses.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Paul with the ball. 8 points for him. Green, the screen. Ayers passes to Redick. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Paul against Curry. The drive by Paul. Here's Green. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Launches it. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Steph Curry.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Out to the wing. The dish to Bogut. The pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Johnson. Clippers leading by 22. And here is Paul. 8 points for him. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Here's Looney. Green with the block. Now the Clippers moving it up. Paul's running. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Paul penetrating, and that one's good. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Here's the screen. Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Thompson.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's Paul penetrating. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Looney. And Thomas subbed in for Brandon Rush. The Clippers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jeff Ayers. And Thomas subbed in for Wesley Johnson. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Paul outside. Dishes it to Green. Paul passes to Thomas. Baseline try. The shot is off. AT that time from Curry. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Spade sets a screen for Thompson. Deflects the pass. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Count the bucket. Redick's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That's good. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Paul. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Curry. Thompson for the triple. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And now a chance, Kevin, to see how the last month has fared for the Clippers. 3rd in scoring, 5th for free throw shooting. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. And a few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Spates gets it to go. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Paul against Curry. Paul dishes to Jordan. Kicks to Thomas. Back to Jordan. Feeds to Green. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Thomas. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Curry against Paul. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Thompson. Off target from outside. The Clippers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Green, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Clippers. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Warriors with possession here. Now Thomas. He's got 6. Fires the 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Clippers on top, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was the Clippers setting the tone. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They're getting completely outworked on the glass. Giving up that many rebounds is how you dig yourself into a hole like this, Ernie. They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. You like that, Ernie? They want to close the gap on the scoreboard. They got to close the gap on the boards. Oh, I'm so good.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from T.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it, to his credit.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Thomas in at the small forward.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Jordan kicks to Thomas. You know what? The Warriors go the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Clippers leading by 23. Got a piece of it. Outside Thomas. Tough to finish it off. Beauty.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Paul, following the score by Golden State. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Jeff Green.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guard. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense, he also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
Clippers with the ball after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Green. Green with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Clippers leading by 18. Jordan with a screen on Curry. Jordan kicks to Redick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Bogut. He feeds it to Thomas. Off target with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Green passes to Paul. Jordan the screen. Here's Redick. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors trail by 18. It's Thompson off the drive. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Third is Chris Paul. Steph Curry fourth.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Now, here's Redick. 6 points for him. And it's Paul penetrating, and it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. And then Thomas with the jam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And Thomas with the stuff.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
The first one falls.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor. And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game. And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for the Clippers. Redick dishes to Paul, 14 feet away, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's now 22 points for T. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
In the second half of the season, you get a good idea of the Clippers and where they stand statistically. Third in scoring, sixth in shooting percentage. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. A few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
Now, here's Redick. He's got 6, 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green with a screen for Thompson. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, no good by Golden State.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Thomas. He's getting around 20 points per, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Passes it to Green. It's Thompson off the drive. A little shot fake there, got the knee out of position. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
All up top, guarded by Kerr. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Warriors trail by 16. And then Thomas with the jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now here's Paul. 17 points in the game. He kicks it to Redick. Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. From deep, Thomas, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Paul against Curry. Paul goes in. Here's Redick, and he banks in the layup. Redick's got 8 points.
he just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
And, you know, J.J. Redick has shown steady improvement in his game. He entered the league as a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
Quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. We'll take a look at the Warriors. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Clippers. They're 5 spots away.
And seeing where the Warriors are, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high, trust me, but it has not bothered them one bit.
Greg, you know, I think it's really fueled their fire. They want to be the alpha dog. They love everybody hunting them down.
And so here are the Clippers following the score by Golden State. Paul kicks to Ayers. And Thomas with the block. Warriors trail by 11. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Thompson outside. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that. This game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Redick against Thomas. Now here's Redick. 8 points for him. Here's Ayers. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside, Green. Thomas passes to Thompson. Here's Green. 6 points for him. From downtown. The rebound collected by Ayers. Redick against Curry. Redick dishes to Aldridge. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. And you look at Thomas, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, Harrison Barnes, several spots down.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual-threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice the defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Here's Redick. The Warriors making the shot. To the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. On deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. So, for the Clippers, Mbah comes in for Jeff Ayers. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Paul. And so it's Golden State with it. Trailing here by 8. And Thompson kicks to Green. Outside Thomas. The feed to Curry. Off the pick. Here's Bogut. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backcourt.
Lots of room. A shot's good from Aldridge. And the Clippers lead by 10. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Now here's Curry. He started close. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Austin Rivers in for J.J. Redick. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Prigioni, that's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Curry kicks to Green. Shoots. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 10. Prigioni, the pass to Green. Jordan the screen. The drive by Green. The shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Thomas. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Thompson dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. It's stolen by Green. Rivers with it. He has 6. Green, the screen. Jordan with the screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Rivers. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Thomas. Warriors trail by 10.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Here's Curry. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
To the paint. And stolen by Spates.
But they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Here's Thompson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Prigioni. Misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Clippers leading by 6. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Spates in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Jordan kicks to Rivers. Green passes to Thomas. Back to Green. Second shot opportunity. And it's Spates with the rebound. The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. tries it from 9. And he overshot that one, missing. Barnes has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Pass to Green. Green missing again. Warriors trail by 6. Livingston kicks to Green. Green, the screen. Spades dishes to Thompson. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Rivers.
And Marley Speights last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Rick, you were just talking about Mo Speights. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call it Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Speights sets a screen. Thompson from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Paul. A baseline J. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Livingston kicks to Green. Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Jordan. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. And it's Green missing. Los Angeles leading by 7. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Green with a screen on Thompson. Paul kicks to Green. Jordan inside. Covered by Barnes. Again, the miss by Green.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Livingston passes to Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you got to be in control when you go to the rack. You can't just run guys over.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Thomas comes in for Harrison Barnes. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Al Paul. And they double up Paul. The 3 from Thomas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now it's 27 points for T. Livingston kicks to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Redick. Thompson dishes to Bogut. 5 on the clock. Thompson left side. Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles leading by 10. Paul kicks to Green. Thomas against Redick. Puts it up. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Now here's Thomas. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Green gets it to go.
Works that one inside nicely.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thanks, Doris. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Sean Livingston. Paul against Barbosa. Paul kicks to Thomas. And that one hits back iron.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Thompson passes to Barbosa, and the wide open shot from Green. Warriors the rebound. Second chance shot. Elbow shot is on the way. And another basket for Golden State. Los Angeles leading by 8. Paul kicks to Redick. The pass to Green. There's the dish to Paul. Fires from 18. And there's Green on the assist by Paul. And it's 8 points for Jeff Green.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Here's Bogut. Rebound by the Clippers. Thomas got his 6th rebound on the night. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Warriors trail by 10. Barbosa kicks to Bogut. This is to Thomas. Screen by Bogut. Off the screen. Thomas, no good. Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Now here's Paul. Right side, Jordan. Stolen by Thompson. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Now that's going to finish the break. Throwdown with push.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Now here's Green. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Paul is doubled. Jordan kicks to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 10 points for Jeff Green.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Kicks to Bogut. Outside Thomas. Here's the screen. Feeds to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now here's Paul. Thomas down low, covered by Barbosa. Thomas's shot is off. Warriors trail by 10. Barbosa dishes to Green. Thomas against Thomas. Thompson passes to Green. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Jordan with a screen on Barbosa. Paul is doubled. With some art. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
pass to Green. Takes a three, and the shot is good.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Paul with the ball. Jordan the screen. Paul kicks to Redick. He took good advantage of that screen. Redick's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Open shot, Green. Again, the miss by Green.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Paul kicks to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. Golden State's gotten some tough luck.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Curry's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And so it's Golden State with it. A 12-point game. Here's Thompson. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint. It's been a solid outing for Thompson. He's got 24 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Now here's Paul. Outside Thomas. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The drive by Thompson. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Thomas dishes to Paul. 1:39 left in the fourth. And good on the basket. Book it. Paul's got 21.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Right side Green from 12 feet out. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 15 points for Draymond Green. Clippers leading by 14. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Green with a screen on Redick. Thompson passes to Green. Oh, good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
Fitting that it ends 2-2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Thomas. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special feeling there.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Paul outside. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Chris Paul. And in what seems like the same old for him, he scored yet another double-double. Talk about Mr. Dependable. This guy had it going.
You know what? He's a total package as a floor general. It may not be an official ranking for the best leaders in the league, but if there was, CP3 would be right at the top of the list.
It's not too often you see a guy crack 15 assists in a game. That's how in tune he was. Just great anticipation, great understanding of every defense that they threw at him. Exactly the kind of game a team wants from its point guard.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.